Open Tableau, and I had already uploaded the data source. Try to open it. Sorry, try to link it. Before that, you can open that file and go through what exactly the dataset talks about, right? So let us try to understand what is our objective for today. So by the time Tableau opens, let us just quickly go through what we need to do today. So these are the few things we'll cover today. Again, we'll come back to the slides maybe towards the end of the class, discussing whatever we'll discuss. So today's session is basically regarding one insurance data set, right? There are around 1300, 1400 rows. Basically, like if you join insurance company, sometimes you might join as a sales and marketing. In case you get into the insurance analytics, right? Most of the times that job is being done by an insurance underwriter. What you have to understand basically is what kind of risk different customer segment has, right? Because at the end, how does the insurance company makes money? Each year or each month, each quarter, let's say I have a health insurance or accidental insurance, right? Or term insurance, whichever type of insurance I have, right? For that, I need to pay a premium amount. That is basically a revenue for a company, revenue for that insurance company. Whatever they, let's say, last year or this year I got ill and I claim a health insurance, or I got into an accident, I claim that accidental insurance, right? So that will be a cost to the company, right? So whatever they get as premium amount or insurance charges, right, minus whatever the claim amount, right? So that is the profit they make. So for them, the most profitable customers will be those who are regularly paying the payment, who are regularly giving the premium charges, and they're not claiming anything, right? So they'll try to find out those customers, because ideally those are the most profitable customers who are regularly paying the premium charges but not claiming any amount, right? So these kind of information is already given in the that file I have shared with you, age, body mass index. That again, like they also do collect different kind of information, whether you have previous diseases or not, and all those information, whether your parents have certain kind of diseases, diabetes, and all those things. I have not listed down those things, so I created this data set with minimum kind of information which you are going to work with. BMI is, as you know, that is body mass index based upon your height and weight. That ratio is calculated. Ideally, this should be close to 25. More than 25 seems to be bad number. Then smoking habits, whether a person smokes or not, yes or no. Gender, again here I have only considered two gender types, male and female. Number of children, how many number of children that person has. State of residence, I've taken few states, around 20 or 21 states in India. Insurance claim, yes or no, whether that person has claimed insurance. If they have claimed, it is 1. If they have not claimed, it is 0. How much premium charges, like premium charges basically monthly or quarterly, the customer, how much money they pay to the insurance company to keep that insurance active, right? So these premium charges being collected by the insurance company. Then insurance claim till date, for those who have claimed insurance, for those people who have claimed insurance, right? For those people who have claimed, yes, they have claimed insurance, how much amount of money they have claimed till date, right? So those kind of information has been given to you. Now what we have to understand is the different kind of customer segment, and with that we have to find out certain insights which will help us to, again, there will be different equations, different parameters. For a smoker, how much additional premium charges you have to provide. So those are the few things that will like kind of, once we carry out this kind of analytics, once we get into this kind of visualization, that will help us. Who are our profitable customers? Then we can decide how much premium we should charge to them, and which are our non-profitable, not profitable customers, right? So again, additionally, how much premium we should charge to them, right? So this is our intention, or this is our objective, right? Uh, is this clear, or any doubt on this? Yes, Abhijit.
Sir, in gender there is 0 and 1. So which is female and which is male?
One we have taken as male, zero as female. Similarly, smoking
Okay.
habit, yes means smokers, no means non-smokers. Okay. So other things again, I'm not going to discuss. We'll come back to that. What kind of Tableau file options and all those things we'll discuss towards the end of the class. So let us start with Tableau first. Okay. So now we have to connect the file, right? Uh, all of you have connected the file which I had. I hope all of you have downloaded that file, insurance data set. That is a small data set, I think 50 kilobytes or something, and try to connect that file, right? Have you connected file? Anyone facing issue?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So these are the information which has been given. We can look into the CSV file, or we can look it here also. Different age groups, gender, one is male, zero is female. BMI, that index, which is basically weight divided by your height, right? Number of children, smoker, one means that person smokes, zero means non-smoker, which state that person belongs to. This is the charges, this is the premium charges what that person has paid till date, right? Around 16,000. So if I look into this person who is 45-year-old, so till date he has paid around 16,884.90 rupees. He also has claimed till date 8,100 rupees, right? So like that, this information has been given to us. So let us go and start to kind of analyze, try to understand what is this, right? So again, like there are various ways to create, and I will like kind of advise, or I'll suggest you to kind of, once we do this exercise today, right? To try to visualize in different kind of taking different parameters, taking different values. Try to visualize and see that whether you are getting creating a better visualization or better dashboard, right? Again, we'll start with a very simple one and try to understand. So what we'll try to first understand, first four or five things. What is the like claim percentage? How much people have claimed, right? So claim means this, where is that? Smoker state insurance claim, right? Whether that person has claimed or not. One means claim, zero means not claimed, right? Gender wise, what is the like percentage people who have claimed and who have not claimed? Age wise, what is the ratio or what is the distribution? Similarly, BMI wise, then number of children wise, then whether that person is smoking or not, right? So let us try to first create these four or five visualization, trying to understand, right? What kind of persons, or what is the distribution of uh, per like kind of insurance claim, right? Whether some people have claimed or not, right? So we'll start create a sheet, then first name it as age wise. Okay. So here, if you see, only state is the dimension, right? Everything else is treating this Tableau is treating them as measures, right? So, so if I just click it here, right? So this is the dimensions and measures, right? This part we have already discussed. Dimensions are something which are categorical. Measures are something which are numerical, which are considering continuous variables, right? Which you can measure. That is measures. Dimensions are categories, parameters, right? So now what we'll do, we try to create a distribution of insurance claim. So let us try to first create simpler ones, then we'll come back to age wise. So let us first create gender wise. Gender wise, then we'll create, sorry. So I'm just creating blank sheets and naming them. Nothing great. Gender wise, then we'll smoking habit. What else is there? Age, BMI, then treatment. So we are creating different distribution whether people have claimed or not. Gender wise, smoking habit wise, then we'll create age wise, then later on BMI wise and children. Okay. So gender wise, where is my gender? So gender again, it is treating us because we have written a 0 and 1, right? It is taking as measure. So we'll change it to a dimension. Then we'll take claim to. Sorry, not age wise. So this we have already discussed. This is nothing but how many like rows you have in that whatever text file or Excel file where you have how many rows of information you have, right? So there that I took it to rows. So gender 0, 1. So let us try first rename it. So how to rename this 0 and 1? Just right click it. There is something called edit alias. Okay. So if you click that, rather than 1, we'll write make.
Sir,
Sir, I'm
what you
getting
added
one
in
column.
rows?
Hello. In columns, I just
Sir,
added gender.
yes, sir. In
Sir, I'm
rows,
getting one column.
What happened?
Sir, I'm getting one column only. And that
You have
is 676 is written under that column.
you have taken this count sessions to
Yes.
rows, whether it is showing
Yes.
count or sum.
Count CNT.
Then gender you have changed to dimension and discrete.
Dimension. Discrete I have changed. Yes, sir.
Now it is okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I have basically 662 female customers, 676 male customers, right? Who have taken insurance from me, right? What I want to understand is what is the percentage of female customers who have claimed, right? Similarly, what is the percentage of customers, male customers who have claimed, right? So what I'll do, I'll take this insurance claim, put it here. Right? Yes, Subra.
So I'm having the same problem. Can you once repeat the step because I'm also getting one column only. I changed it to discrete.
Discrete, then you have dimension and discrete. So you have to click
Okay, sir.
dimension. Okay. So basically what we are doing, because see, dimensions sometimes can be continuous of nature, but in this particular case, we are creating because male one category, female other category, right? Those both are separate groups, right? Distinct groups. Yes, Arpan.
Yeah, I have done it, but it's not coming. The count is showing some.
Which one it is doing? Is it continuous?
It's continuous. Dimension and continuous, right?
No, no. Gender should be dimension discrete.
Yeah, okay. And insurance
Then just
claim?
not insurance claim. Drag this session 3 insurance to there will be another major which has been created. This one, session 3, insurance 2. This is
Okay.
basically count of rows. How many rows you have in that file? Okay. So, and anyone who is not in this page, it is a very simple thing. What we are creating, we are just finding out how many female customers and how many male customers, right? Yes, Payoti.
Sir, I'm not getting these bars. I'm just getting a line here.
Yes,
And,
same. Line
And the
graph.
gender is not blue for me, it's green.
Yeah, change it. So that is what we have discussed, right? Blue means it is discrete and DB and
Yes, sir.
CG.
I have already done it, but still it's not coming. Like
It,
discrete and dimensions, I have clicked, but it's not coming.
it is not showing dimension and discrete.
One second.
So,
Got it.
Payodi, it must have changed automatically. Check.
Now it came, sir. Now it came.
Oh,
It changed automatically.
okay. Any other questions? So what we'll do now, we'll just try to understand what is the claim percentage, right? We'll put this insurance claim. Insurance claim, remember that is 1 or 0, right? 1 means some persons have claimed, 0 means they have not claimed, right? I'll drag this, put it here. Once you do that, again, because again, insurance claim, we want to create a category out of it, right? Whether somebody claimed insurance or not, yes or no, right? It is a binary thing. So that will be again dimension discrete.
So could you repeat, please?
Yes, so take this insurance claim in the left hand side, okay? Drag this, click this and drag it, put it in this space, okay? Otherwise, let me do it again. So everybody is in this kind of page. Okay, once you are in this page, click on this insurance claim, drag it to this workspace. Okay.
So how
Once
the 0 and 1 became female and male? How can we write that?
right click on that 0, edit alias. Right click, edit alias, rather than 0, write female. Similarly for male 1, write male. Okay. So once you have dragged this insurance claim to this workspace, right, which is in the, so insurance claim is 1 or 0, right? People whether they have claimed or not, binary, right? Yes or no. So here, if you see, it is in green symbol. Green means continuous, right? But we want it to be discrete, whether they have claimed or not, right? So that is what we'll change that. So we'll click it here. We'll make it a dimension or a category. We'll make it discrete. Okay. Everybody is able to do this.
Yes, sir.
So once you do that, again, you can here also you can change. 0 is 0, you will edit alias. 0 is basically not claimed.
So mine shows sum of insurance claims.
Yes.
How do
Click this, click on that, change it to dimension and discrete. Understand why you are doing this parallelly, right? See, insurance claimed, it is automatically taking as a continuous because 0, 1 it is written, it is understanding it as a number. But for us, what does insurance claim means? Whether some people have claimed, that is 1, 0 means they have not claimed, right? So that is why it is a category, dimension, and it is discrete, 0 or 1, yes or no. Yes, Subra.
got it, sir.
So in my graph, the column is automatically changed to insurance claim.
No, where did you put it? Did you put it in the rows? Don't put it in the rows. Just drag it to insurance claim to this workspace. Insurance claim to workspace here.
I did that, but it automatically changed.
But no issues. Just again take this session 3 file to rows. Okay. Try to do it again. So what it basically says that female, out of female, there are 377 females who have claimed because that is orange. Then 285 females who have not claimed, right? Similarly, male 406 who have claimed, 270 who have not claimed, right? So that is the overall number, right? Everybody is in this page or anyone who's ES5?
Sir, I did that. My numbers are showing, but this color change, it's like my whole male is orange and my whole female is blue. I don't know how it happened.
No. So whether this gender is in the color, so look into this space. So whether insurance claim, whether
Oh,
there is
yes,
a,
sir.
yeah, remove that gender from this space. Do
And
not
now
click.
how to get this orange and blue
Take
divisions?
insurance claim, put it here in the show me option.
Okay, sir.
Then make insurance claim, dimension and display.
Can you repeat that step?
Click on the insurance claim, drag it to this space, workspace of Tableau. Okay. Once you do that, here it will be like green color, right? Okay, let me do it again. So I hope all of you are in this space. So just click on
Yes,
the
sir.
insurance claim, put it here, drag it and put it here. Okay. So it will show something like this, sum of insurance, right? Because it is taking it as a continuous variable, right? We'll change it to a category, that is dimension. Sorry, display.
So in my case, it is showing a scatter diagram.
Yeah, because both the gender it would have taken as a continuous. Change gender to dimension and discrete,
I got it, sir. Thank you.
because
The
if you,
gender is in dimension and discrete, sir.
then what is there in the rows? Is it count of this session 3 file?
Yes, sir. Session count and sum of insurance claim.
Then just click on this bar diagram. Scatter plot should not come. But anyway, if it is coming, just click on this bar diagram.
It's not available. Not. It's not applicable. It is showing.
So you have gender in the columns, right?
So now it is showing, but the color is same. Like
Put insurance claim. Take insurance claim here.
yes, sir.
Is it done now?
It's light blue and dark blue, sir. Now, not orange.
Yeah. So click on that, make that dimension and display.
Okay. Okay, sir. Got it, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So now what happens? We know the individually what is the number, right? But we want to understand the percentage, right? We want to understand overall whatever 1300, around 1336 customers, right? What is the percentage of customers, female customers who have claimed, percentage of customers who male customers who have claimed. Overall percentage wise, we want to understand, right? Easier way to do it rather than doing any calculation, there is some option called quick table calculation. Click on this. Okay. So click on this count session file. So there is in Tableau, like we discussed in earlier class, there is something you can create like in Excel to do many equations, sum, average, logical function, if else. Like that, we can create calculated field, right? So that is one way to do it. Some options are easily available as a table, right? Whatever we are creating as rows and columns, right? Combination of rows and columns is a table. So we can do certain table calculations also, right? Rather than creating a separate calculated field. So how to do it? Just right click on this. And why we are doing it? Because right now it is showing just the numbers, right? We want to understand percentage wise, because that will give us a better visibility, right? Better understanding of the data set. How much, how many people, how many females have claimed, how many males have claimed, like that. We want to understand percentage of total customers. So we'll click on this. There is something called quick table calculation. We'll click on this percentage of total. So if I go here and see that female around 28.18 percentage, right? So that is overall customers, right, who have claimed. Similarly, there are 21.30 percentage, right, who have not claimed, right? Blue means not claimed. Similarly, if I consider male, right, 20 percentage who have, and but this is overall total customers, right? 1336, right? Those are the total number of customers. Out of 20 percentage, those are male and they have not claimed. Similarly, 30 percentage male and they have claimed, right? Total, if I sum it up all those percentage, this will be 100 percentage. This is one way to look into it. Or we can say that out of total female customers, right, what is the ratio, right? How many people who have claimed and how many people who have not claimed, right? So I can go here again. I can do this edit table calculation, right? Anyone who is not in this page, and just again repeating why we are doing this, right? Because it is earlier what happened, it is just used to show the numbers, right? If I go here, let me undo it. So what used to happen, if I go here, it is showing 377 female, similarly 285 female who have not claimed, right? What I'm trying to do is change it as a percentage, right? So that's why I'm doing this exercise. What will I do? I'll click on this, go to quick table calculation, just click on percentage of total, right? So what does it show is there are 28.18 percentage, but this is a total percentage. Total, I have 1300 some customers. Out of that, 28.18 percentage, there are female customers who have claimed. Similarly, 21.30 percentage female customers who have not claimed, right? Out of total percentage of total. So that is one way to understand it. Other way to understand is out of total female customers, right? I'm not considering the overall total customers. Only I'm considering female customers, right? What is the ratio of female, like those who have claimed and those who have not claimed, right? How to do it? I'll click it here, edit table calculation. So now the percentage of total will be calculated by table down. Table down is means column wise, right? If I do it like this, now you see. So what is the ratio out of total female customers? 43 percentage not claimed, 56.95 percentage claimed, right? So I can show that as well. Similarly, if I compare male, there are 60 percentage male customers. So not much difference if I understand it statistically. There won't be much difference. Almost equal, right? So here 56 percentage who have claimed female out of total female customers. Similarly, male customers 60 percentage who have claimed. Everybody is able to complete this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, can you please repeat from edit table calculation?
Yeah, click on this. There is something called edit table calculation. I just clicked on table down because I want to calculate it column wise, right? I want to understand in that particular column what is the ratio of. So in that column, what is there? Female, number of females. What is the ratio of number of female customers who have claimed and number of female customers who have not claimed, right? Anyone who is not in this page?
Yes, so mine is not. um,
How did you put that label like 43.05
So, yeah.
is showing?
Put control, put in this, click on this and drag it to label. Click on the control button, okay? Then click on this count
Yes, sir.
session
Done.
3, then drag it to label. Yes.
Sir, I'm not getting that percentage thing. I am getting the total numbers here. Like 285, 377.
Yeah, have
Like
you,
when I'm,
you did that table calculation, right? Quick table
yes, I
calculation.
did, I did.
Click on this percentage of total.
Percent of total. Yes, I have done it already.
Okay. So still it is not showing.
No, sir, it's showing 285, 377, and that 270 and 406.
Yeah, remove this, whatever is written here. What is in the left side? Insurance claim, what else is there?
Insurance claim and like that session 3
Yeah,
CM.
remove that, remove that.
So,
Count session, remove that.
yes, it does.
Now what you do, click on the control button, right? Then keep hold that control button, then click on this. Then drag it to label. Hold
Sir, what is the difference?
difference of
So like, why we
percentage.
need to hold that control button and then drag? And if directly drag, what will happen, sir?
directly drag, it will get, it will not be there in the rows. It will get replaced. If I just drag it here,
I dragged it by pressing control, but the percentage is not showing.
Yes, I got it.
you are dragging it to label, right?
Oh. No, sir.
Drag it to label.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So in my case, sir, it is the percentage is only showing in female, but not male.
Now click on this, click on entire view.
Oh, yes, sir. Got it, sir. Thank you, sir.
Anyone who is not in this page.
Sir, how did you come back to this page? It's showing in a text format that the gender showing. So how did you come to this table part? Sir, after dragging that CNT to label, it's showing in
Did not get your question. Can you please
Sir,
repeat?
yes, sir, the graph is not showing. It's showing in some text format, like
Yeah, because it got removed because so that's why I told hold the control button, then only drag it here. Otherwise, what will happen that this count will get removed from the rows. So if it has come here, just take it again to rows. So if I
Got it,
just,
sir.
yeah, if I just do it like this, it will be like this, right? So I have to hold control button, then click on that and drag it. So basically I'm creating a copy. Is it clear or anyone who is not in this page?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So quickly, please do that same exercise for the smoking habit wise also, right? Because it is same, right? Female and male, same thing. Smoking, one is smoker, zero is non-smoker. Same thing. Quickly you do it, right? On your own so that you can practice. I will also do same thing. Same like we did for the gender wise, right? Same steps you have to do it for smoker and non-smoker. Okay. So any of you who have already completed this?
Yes, sir.
So if you see
Yes,
here,
sir, but
actually
sir, my values are different.
percentage wise, what it is showing.
So 4356 for female and 3960 for male.
So did you change this to compute using table down?
Yes, I did. I did table down and that percent of total also.
Why the percentage are coming different? What is the number it is showing?
The 43.05 and 56.95 for females, and for males it is
Yeah, but right now I'm not
30.
in female and male, right? I'm in smoking and non-smoking. The female and male I've already completed. So I'm calculating right now smoking habit wise. So you must have got like this 60
Sir,
and 30.
yes, I got this.
So I'm calculating smoking habit wise.
So my non-smoker fully gone orange and smoker
Okay,
blue.
sorry.
Yeah, so don't put smoking habit in the color. Remove that if it is here smoking habit.
So
Remove
it's
that.
insurance and count is there only.
Okay. So smoking habit is in blue color,
Columns.
dimension and descript.
Yeah, yeah. Yes.
Okay. You have
Yes, I
renamed
got
it
it. Thank
non-smoker
you.
and smoker at 0 and 1, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what is happening? The smoker smoking it is showing oh,
Full
blue.
orange and 79.52% and smoker is full blue.
Non-smoker it is showing full blue.
Non-smoker full orange.
Okay. It is showing claimed as your orange and not claimed as blue, or what is showing here in the right side?
On the right side, in the orange, it's in number 534 and blue is 249.
Okay, so that means this count session you have not, sorry, insurance claim you have not changed it to dimension and discrete. Is it dimension and discrete?
Yes, yes, no, but the percentage are not same.
So it, okay. So did you change it to dimension and discrete?
Yes, I did.
Okay, then what is showing? Still it is showing same thing.
No, it changed, but the percentage are not the same. In the non-smoker, it's showing in blue 39.61 and orange
Yeah, because
39.91.
yeah. So change it, compute using table down. compute using table down. So that means out of total non-smokers, what is the ratio of who have claimed and who have not claimed? It is almost 50-50%. But in the smoker, it is almost 90-10. That means if somebody is a smoker, it is 90% chance that probably that person is going to claim. Is it done now?
Yeah, it's done, but percentage are not changing. It's-
What happened?
Percentage are not changing. It's
One by one, one by
showing
one. Yeah.
in the non-smoker it's showing 39.61 and 39.91. And in smoker it's 1.87 and 18.61.
Yes, because still it is showing calculating compute using table down. Have you done? Edit table calculation.
So I did that. Edit table calculation.
Percentage of total table down.
Yeah, same.
Is it coming now?
No.
You have taken count session. Then in the here it is any of smoking habit is in the columns, not gender, right?
No, it's a smoker in the column.
Mhm. That is also dimension and discrete.
Yes, dimension display.
Mhm.
Sam, I am also facing the same problem.
I think that is something in the table calculation. Do one thing, just remove this count session, remove from your screen and try to put it again. Just drag it out. Drag it also from here.
In session 3 rows.
Okay, do one thing, share your screen.
I'm doing a different laptop.
Different?
Different laptop.
Okay, then I cannot help you. So cannot see you.
Can I share the screen and I'm at the facing
Can
with
you
the
share the
screen?
screen once, please?
Yeah, yeah. Like,
Okay,
but you
allow
are
me.
facing the same issue.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, sir. I just want to see your tables. Sorry, the visualization, sir.
Yeah, that anyhow
After
also.
listening is not done.
Sir,
Okay, Muskan, share
can
your
you
screen.
just allow to share the screen? It's
Yes, yes.
disabled.
Yes, yes. Go ahead.
Sir, it is showing the 530 number, 534 the
Yes,
number.
because it is still showing the number, right? So that's why you have to do the table calculation. Go to the rows, click on that table calculation, quick table calculation, go from below, percentage of total, and down. Click there. Okay, this is remove this whatever is in the text, right? Labeling in the left side, right? Remove that file. Yeah. Now go to that rows. Okay. Control, click on that. Hold control and click on that. Drag it to label. Label. No, you did not. Control Z. Control, hold control, then drag it.
लेबल में डालना है ना?
Yes. No, it is not. It is getting removed. Control. Keep holding the control key. Then click on that.
I don't know why it's not. I'm just holding the control key now. No. Okay, can I try it from here?
Yeah. Take it session
So,
3.
yeah.
Take it to label. Yeah. Then do the calculation. Click that. Click there. Quick table calculation. Percentage of total.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Then click there. Edit table calculation.
Table down.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Anyone
Can I
else? Yes.
Sir, but we are getting something different values. Like in smoking habit, we are getting 49.81% for the non-claimed for female and 50.19 for claimed for female.
But right now I'm not discussing male and female. I'm discussing smoking habit and whether they have claimed or not.
Sorry, no smoker and smoker. Sir,
Yes.
I'm getting.
So, okay, you can share the screen later. Okay, what is the problem?
Sir, I am getting no smoker in no smoking
Yes, Jatin,
section.
I'll come to you. I'll come to you. Yes, Arpan.
Okay, sir.
Put that control in the rows. Count session on the rows. No, don't put in the text here. So what is happening? 39, 39. Okay, that, remove this from the label. Whatever in the text is there, right? Drag it. Click that. Click that. Where the calculation came. Yeah. Okay, session 3 insurance file. Drag it to label. Not that if you are not able to hold the control key, then no, you have not completed the table calculation. First, click on that. No, remove that from the label. Now go to the rows.
Go to
Rows. Yes, click on that. Quick table calculation. Percentage of total. Then click on that control, hold control key. Then click on that, yes. Then drag it to label. Okay. Then change in the rows, go to the rows. Click on that. Edit table calculation. Table down. Close it. Okay. What is 139? Okay, come to the left side in the text, in the marks, under the marks, yeah. That blue count session file.
which one?
No, right side, just right side. Right, yes, on that. Click on that. Edit table calculation. Table down. Yeah, close. Yes, Jatin, share your screen.
Sir, I'm getting the same one. That's what I was telling.
Anyone else having any doubt on this? Okay, quickly we just did for two categorical variables, gender and smoking habit. Now the interesting part is on the age wise, right? Quickly we'll drag it to age into columns, right? Age is obviously a continuous variable, but right now what we are trying to do is create groups, right? Different age groups. So we'll try to build a histogram out of it, right? So for that, we'll treat age as a dimension. So basically age group, right? We'll create age group out of it, then discrete. Then I'll take so these are at different age group. How many people? So this only shows the number of people, number of customers at different age group, starting from 22, ending at 64, right? So on that, again, I'll take the insurance claim, put on show me option, right? Change it to dimension, change it to discrete. Percentage of total. So now I know that on each age group, what is the ratios, right? So if I go into, let's say, age group of 22, or let's say age group of what is 33. So there are 45% people who have claimed 51 point, not this one, 54.76% who have not claimed. I did it very quickly because I have already done that insurance claim part. Anybody who is not in this page, same steps what you did in the last two kind of sheets. So I drag it, page it to the columns, then drag that number of rows, this count file to the rows, right? So in age, I change it to a dimension because each age I'm considering as a group, right? Category, then discrete. Everybody has completed this task. Then insurance claim, like I did in the earlier two cases, right? I drag this insurance claim into this workspace. Then insurance claim. So let me do it again, insurance claim part. So insurance claim, I'll drag it to here. Okay. Anyone who is not in this page?
So section 3, you got percentage total or percentage difference?
Percentage
With
total.
table calculation.
Total percentage of total. Okay. So anyone who is having any doubt on this? Same thing. We just did the same exercise what we have been doing on the last two things, right? Like we did for smoking as like kind of gender, then smoking habit. Now we are doing for age. Okay. So now the point what we are trying to create is because see, most of the times we don't get into okay each individual age how many people have claimed or not, right? So basically we want to create group, right? Because generally when you do customer segmentation or we analyze demographic based on like customers based upon demographics with different demographics, gender obviously male or female, smoking habit yes or no, there are two groups, right? But when I look into age, right, age is starting from 22 to ending at 64, right? So there is around 42 year of gap, right? So now the question is, as a marketeer or as a insurance underwriter, am I going to look into each age? So how many people claimed at 22? How many people claimed at 23? How many people claimed at 24? That is not actually ideal, right? So generally we look into a particular age group, maybe 20 to 30, 30 to 40 like that, or maybe little bit of 20 to 25, 25 to 30, right? So that's why we have to create groups, right? Create bins for that, right? So that we can now understand little bit more about customers in a particular age group rather than at a particular age, right? So that's why how to do it. Anyone who is not in this, anyone who has not created this. Okay. So right click on the edge. Okay. Go to create. We have already created some calculated field last class, right? That was a very simple one. So today we are going to create something called beans, right? Beans are basically groups. So not exactly group, it is basically you are creating a category, taking some dimension, taking certain values, right? So in this case, we have age starting from 22 to 64, right? Rather than having 40 or 42 different ages, what we are trying to create, we are trying to create fewer age groups. So each 5 interval will create a group, right? So that's why beans are required. So like your clothing bin, right? So you will have create 2 bins, right? Which are washed clothes in one bin, in unwashed clothes in other bin. But if you are in hostel, everything is same. You'll put everything in one bin, right? But if you are at home, your mother or parents will tell whatever unwashed clothes in separately, washing those clothes which has been washed in separate bin, right? So that's how the bin symbol is being used here. We click on this create beans. So it will create a separate dimension, that is a age bin. So now what do we mean by size of bins, right? Automatically it is taking as a 3.5 for age group, right? That means it will create interval of 3.5, 3.54. But that is very like kind of decimal point. We'll create a age group of 5, right? Each 5 age group will create a bin, will create a group. So we'll create 5, then put OK. So what it happened, it just created a category, right? Each 5 age group, it created a category. So now what we'll do, rather than age, we'll drag this age from here, we'll take this age into columns. So now what happens, if you see only number 20, 25, 30, 37, this is the starting point. So those people who are from 20 to, what is the interval size? 5, 20 to 25 age group. What is the number of people who have claimed? 61.90%. So let us do it this way. We'll create a copy. So age wise already we have created. Will not change that. We'll create a duplicate out of it. Right click duplicate. Right. Which group works. So now we'll remove this age. We'll put this age being on the columns. Okay. So what this basically in Tableau, that is a simple kind of still they have not improved that. It always shows the starting point. So this 20 means actually this is from 20 to 25 age group. How many people are there and what is their percentages? So 20 to 25 age group people, there are 61.9% people who have claimed, 38% people who have not claimed, right? So it has actually reduced. Then going up further, if you come at here at those people who are little bit of older, from 60 above, 60 to 64, right? Because our last oldest customer is 64. So the claim ratio have increased to 71.93%, right? If I look into the age group of 55 to 60, claim is around 70%, right? So that's why if you take people like older people, are right now you are 21, 22, right? Your premium amount will be a lot lesser than if I right now take, right? Because I'm at age group of 36 to 37, right? So my, due to my age difference, right, I'll have to pay much more premium, because ideally it has been seen, because this data set I create hypothetically, this here it is showing 20 to 25 age group much more claimant, but ideally that is not the situation. As a person gets older, right, the claim ratio increases, right? So at age group of 60, 65, the claim ratio has been actually 71%, 55 to 60 to 70%, right? So this is why we use a bin, right? Anyone who is not able to create the bin. Hello.
The bin creation is
Sir, I
done
have a
on
doubt, sir.
Yes.
Sir, like in case of, in this case, we took in columns, we took age bin as a discrete variable, right? And because of this, we get a bar graph.
Yes.
Instead of that, if we take age as a continuous one, is that a proper way? Because like the all the age is in a continuous term in the graph. I felt that was easy to read.
So you are telling if you take age as a continuous variable.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, but you will not be able to create bin. Are you able to create bin out of that?
Yes, sir. I was able to create a bin out of it.
Okay, then it's okay. So is there any difference between these two charts?
Yes, sir. I saw a difference. It was more convenient to read it between 20 to 25.
Like this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I think it looks a little bit better. I agree with you. Yes, you can do it like this also. Anyone else was having any other issues? Everybody is in this page. They are able to create pin and create this diagram.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now what happens? We have created a bin and we have fixed that number as 5, right? 20 to 25 age group, 25 to 30, 30 to 35, right? But what happens, because remember what we discussed, dashboard should be dynamic for the viewer also, right? So it should not happen right now. Let's say your management, they want to understand, no, I want age groups at a 10 interval, right? At an interval of 10, right? Then what happens? It will be again sent back to it is a small change, right? But they might not be proficient in Tableau to do that, right? So again, you have to carry out that exercise, right? Rather than doing that, if you can give a dynamic option for them, so they can create their own age intervals, right? So that is where we create something called a parameter, right? So let me first create a parameter, then we'll discuss that. So right click, create a parameter. So you understand why you are creating parameter, right? So parameter will be useful when you want to create this kind of histogram and give a dynamic kind of quality to it. Because otherwise what happens, once we create age group wise, this 20 to 25, that interval is already fixed. Next time, let's say your management is looking into the dashboard and they want to understand, no, we don't want to see interval 5 age group wise. We want to see it as a 10 at a distance of 10, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. Then what will happen? Again, you have to rework on that, right? Without doing that, if you are able to give that dynamic options to them so that they themselves can change that age group, right? So that will be little better. So that's why we create a parameter. So what we'll do, we'll right click, create parameter. So we'll say that range group. So we'll take it as an integer, click on range. So what it actually, this minimum, maximum and step size shows, what should be your minimum age interval, whether it is 5, 3, 2, that you have to define. We have started with a 5, so let us keep that 5. And what is the maximum age interval? Let us keep it 20. Again, you can do it different numbers also. But obviously it cannot be 100 because we have starting is 22, maximum age is 64, right? The difference is what, how much, 42 or 44. It cannot go beyond that. Then step size, right? What option you want to give to your like whoever is viewing your dashboard, at what interval they can change. That also let us keep it as 5, right? We created something called age group parameter, right? So now we'll go to this age bin, right click it, edit. So if you see age bin and manually we had put the size of bin as 5, right? Rather than size of bin as 5, what we'll do, we'll put this age group parameter here. So that means now we are giving that viewer a dynamic option. So let me show that so it will be easier to understand. Then if you want, I can do it again also. Okay. So this already we did. Then right click on the product. right click, show parameter. Okay. So now let us try to change it. So this shows the age group age interval of 5, right? So your management wants to say, no, I don't want to see at a age group parameter of 5, I want an interval of 10. Now you see it has changed. So this is a 20 to 30 age group, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, right? This is 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, and 60 to whatever above 60, right? So then they can look into the age interval of 15 also. So this is 15 to 30, 30 to 45, which about the starting point till next 15 age, right? Maximum they can look into 20 because that is what you have defined, right? So this is those person 20 to 40, 40 to 60, 60 to whatever above 60, right? So this is how the parameter options are being used. Uh, anyone who is able to create this parameter and link it to HBin, or do you want me to do it again?
Sir, for some reason my age group parameter changes to 6. The
What options you have given there? Minimum, maximum. Go to that age group parameter, right click it,
correct.
edit.
Okay, sir. 20. Okay, sir.
So change it to 5, 20, and 5. Again, you can do different numbers. That is up to you.
So I could follow up till changing the age group in age bin to parameter. After that, I couldn't get the age group parameter in the extreme right hand side.
Yeah, so this click on this age group, right click on that age group parameter, click on this show parameter option.
Yes, I got it.
Sir, I have created the parameter, but somewhere I'm sliding the parameter to 10 or 15. So the values are not changing.
Yeah, because it might not have been linked at age bin. Right click on the age bin, edit. So here size of bins is still it is whatever fixed number you want to put, right? Change it to age group parameter.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Any other doubt?
Sir, I am not getting the the right side age group parameter that you are just controlling there.
Yeah, so right click on this age group parameter in the left side, whatever this parameter option is there, right? Right click on this, click on this show parameter.
Okay, sir.
Remember always why we are doing this, because this will give a better visualization those marketers or insurance writer to create a suitable product for those particular group of customers, right? So if they found out that those group of people who are more than 50-year-old, around they have a 70% claim, which is obviously true, right? So the premium charges accordingly they can decide, right? Obviously, we have not considered other parameters. So it is not that based on only age they will start to create a premium charges, or so we will try to combine all of them and try to see it together, right? Smoking, gender, then we have not created another two, body mass index, BMI, and children wise, right? all together we'll try to see that what is the like kind of who are our customers who are more profitable and who are less profitable, right? So this is something I think it is already 7:10. I just wanted to show you about your assignment. Before that, okay. So do one thing, save it again in the next class. We'll work on this. So if you go here and file save as, right? So you'll find two options. So one is TWB and one is TWBX, right? So when you carry out your assignment, right, I want you to save, whenever you are saving, save it as a TWBX, packaged workbook. What is the difference? In packaged workbook, your raw file, the data file which you are working on, it will get included in that packaged workbook. So what happens, let's say you are creating here, tomorrow you leave the campus and work somewhere else. If you have that packaged workbook, so you need not have to have that copy of that raw data file. Once you open that packaged workbook, raw data file, copy of a raw data file will be available there. But if you save it as a TWB, that raw data file, this insurance, though it is 50 kilobyte, right? This file will not be included. It is just only the Tableau file which you are working on, that visualization file, right? So the assignment which I have given you, right? So you have to save, once you carry out that assignment, save it as TWBF. I'll not consider any TWB file, right? So please save it as a TWBX. But today also TWBX, let us save it as session 3.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, I was trying to save it as, then it is asking me to save it in Tableau public in
Yes.
offline.
Yes. In Tableau public, you cannot save it in your desktop. You just upload in the Tableau public. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So any questions before I close this, and I'll just show you your assignment file.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, in that parameter, sir, I didn't understand the minimum, maximum.
Yeah. So minimum maximum means so let's say the management wants to create different age groups, right? Minimum what option I've given, that is 5. That means they can create at a minimum interval of 5. If somebody wants to create a minimum interval of 3, they will not be able to create. Similarly, maximum I have given an option of 20. That means maximum they can create a age interval of 20. So if they want to create a age interval of 25 or 30, they'll not be able to create. So that option I have given there. So you can change that. 5 minimum age interval, 20 maximum age interval. Then there is something called step size. So 5, then they can create 10. If they want to create a age interval of 7, they'll not be able to create, because I have designed this parameter accordingly. 5, then they can create a age interval of 10, then 15, then 20. Right? These are the 4 age intervals they can work with or they can visualize.
And sir, so this bin one we are creating to do the segmentation. I mean to group the age.
Yeah, age. Yes, to group the age into different groups, different bins, we are creating or we are using bins.
Sir, how to interpret? I mean, what is the difference between the interpretation of the chart in which we used only normal age and this age as bin?
Yeah, because if I just go by the age wise, right? Now each individual age I have to find out. 22 age group, 67.86. 29, let's say. This is the interview, right? So this is the view which I have. 22, what is the percentage? 23, which is the percentage, right? So you will not be able to create different product, insurance product for each age, right? So it is not that you are going to create 40 different product. So the 22 age group, are you going to create a separate insurance product or insurance option? Generally, companies do not do like that. So they create a product for a particular age group, maybe for 20 to 35, 35 to 50, above 50, right? So for understand that, we are creating that bin, right? So to answer your question, what is the difference between this visualization? This is a particular age. What is the percentage of claim and not claim? If I want to understand, your management want to understand, no, I'm not going to look those individuals as a particular age. I want group of individuals in a particular age group. Those people between 20 to 25 or 20 to 30, what is the claim percentage? 30 to 40, what is the claim percentage? So in that case, I cannot understand that from here, right? I have to create pins for that. So I have to create a group of age, right? If you go here, if you go to the age group wise, so this 20 means it is not 20, right? It is 20 to 25. If I change that to 10, so this 20 here right now is 20 to 30. What is the claim percentage? It is 50%. 30 to 40, 47.58%. Once somebody reaches 40, above 40, it is claim percentage is 61%. 50 to 60, it is 68%. Above 60, it is claim percentage is 71. Now see that benefit. Now if I'm able to visualize like this, now I can understand at a certain age group, more people are claiming, and I can create, rather than creating 40 different insurance options, I can create maybe 5 options, right? For 5 different age groups, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. Right? So this helps basically management to take a better decision.
And sir, what is the use of the table down option which we were doing after?
Yeah, table down means on that column, if I consider this column as 100%, what is the ratio? So that is the table down. So on this column, if I consider this total column as 100%, right? What is the ratio of those people who have claimed and those people who have not claimed? Sorry, those people who have claimed and those people who have not claimed. Blue is not claimed. Okay? So table down means in this column, if I consider this one column as 100%, right? So if I add this up, total is 100%, 51.1 to 48.88. So that is the meaning of table down. Each individual column, it will take it as 100%. So here, if I go to the gender wise, female 100%, male 100%, right? So if I consider all total female members to be 100%, what is the ratio of those people who have claimed and those people who have not claimed? Similarly for males. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Any other doubt? So please save this file. We will start working on this again in the next class, whenever it is. Yeah.
Sir, what is the use of the count variable on session 3 insurance?
So this is the number of rows, the number of customers you have, right? In this case, rows information is about the customers, right? So this is the count, like in your Excel, it is the serial number 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Number of rows till 200 or 300, right? Same thing here. So this is the total number of customers. Yeah.
Sir, it is, sir, we are plotting here the bar graph. It is why we need count. That is why, sir, we are including it in rows, rows cell. And what is the use of this variable?
This variable is the total number of customers, right? Total number of customers, whether it is female, male. If you do not have that number, how will you calculate the percentages?
Yes.
So for calculating percentages or for any information, you need the total number of customers, right?
Yes.
Okay. So do one thing, similarly what we have calculated for age group wise, right? Similarly, try to calculate that for BMI and children wise, right? So by the next class, please do complete that. So quickly, let me show you where you will get the data set for your assignment. So I think, yes, Asri. So if you see, they have creating this COVID dashboard from last year or before that, they have started or they have created this dashboard and they keep updating with the new numbers, right? So try to like kind of whatever. I'm not like some of you have already practiced Tableau, you can create this, but my intention is that try to use this data set and try to create something like this, right? How close you will be, that is up to you, but my intention is that at least you try to understand the data and try to create something like, if not all of this, it will take a lot of time. At least some part of this, if you are able to replicate, right? So that will be a great kind of. So how will you get this data set? Click on this data table. So I have provided you the link. Click on this data. So once you go there, there will be a data table. Okay, you can download this, whatever information up to whatever COVID information they have, right? So you can download this file by clicking here. The right click on this file. So that is a CSV or Excel file you will be able to download, right? Using that, try to understand. So first try to go through that Excel or CSV file and try to understand, create a. So if I open that, so it will have country wise different. Let's do that. So this file you will be able to download from there. So name, WHO region, cumulative cases, total per population, new cases reported in 7 days. All this information is available, right, in the Excel file, right? So try to work in that and try to create, you will get an idea about what kind of visualization they have created, and try to create something similar to that, right? Don't worry, it is not that you have to actually like kind of, it will take a little bit of time to create similar kind of chart or similar diagrams like what they have done, but we'll be able to do that, right? We'll complete this insurance exercise in the next class, and whatever time left, we'll work on this your assignment, right? So I think I have given you till 20th or 21st, I don't remember, but you have at least 2 weeks of time to work on that created dashboard.
So 20th.
Any other question? Do save it again. I'm repeating. Do save once you start on your assignment. Do save it as a Tableau packaged workbook. Okay. So that's all for today. Any doubt? Please do practice. Any case, any kind of doubt, we'll discuss first 10 or 15 minutes in the next class. Then we'll proceed further for the other options. Okay. I'll be sharing the slide today and go through it. We have not discussed a few options like grouping, setting. We discussed only bean and parameter. The group option and set options we'll discuss in the next class. Right? Any last question before I close this session? Okay, chalo, take care.